Hello there everybody, how is it going? I'm here today, chilling with June, which most of you guys are going to know as my 2011 Charvel made in Japan, SoCal. Love this guitar, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about string action, string height, whatever you guys want to call it. Kind of like a versus, low versus high. So a lot of guys ask me all the time, what exactly do I use? High action, low action? And the answer to that is I use rather high action on my guitars. If you can look, I'll give you a close-up. The best that I can. I'm not sure how well I can get a camera to kind of like represent this. But my strings are about that high off the fingerboard, so they're pretty high. You know, there's some players who use really high action. Eric Johnson, I think Steve Ray Vaughan did, I believe. I'm not 100% sure about that. But then there are plenty of guys who use really low action, you know, Paul Gilbert and stuff like that. So I really don't think one's better than the other. It's just a personal preference, but I'm going to kind of explain why I think that it works better for me and what I like more about it. And if you guys have different opinions, let me know down below, and if I'm saying something that's totally wrong, let me know that too. So, like I said, for me, higher action works. I play a lot of guitars with Floyd Rose. Not by choice, I'm actually not a very big Floyd Rose fan. But anyways, so I like the higher action for a couple different reasons, because for one, I think that it has a fatter kind of tone to it. On lower action guitars, like the Crackle, which I'm not sure if you guys can see it over there, it has really, really low action, and is a little bit thinner sounding, which is why I don't play it a lot, not because of the sound, but because of the action. You know, I like to have not a little bit of fight, but I really like to grab the strings, and that's another reason why. But to me, like, I think the higher action has a little bit of a warmer kind of tone, because if you think about it, when you hit the string, you're still getting vibrations going like this, and they're still hitting your fingerboard and going back and hitting the strings again. So there's more room, and you get more of like a wider kind of like tonal range, I would imagine. I'm just thinking, these aren't facts that I know. But, you know, I would think that you have more room for the vibrations to hit the strings and the fingerboard, and that's going to change your tone quite a bit. That's going to affect how it's hitting the pickups and all that stuff. I mean, because if you think about if you raise and lower your pickups, that affects your tone quite a bit. So, like I said, I just think that higher action sounds better. Now, what I just said a minute ago is it's really easy for me to grab the strings. If I play a guitar that has really, really low string height on it, when I bend the strings, my fingers tend to slip off of them. Or if they don't have like big frets or something, I do that a lot. But on these, I have jumbo frets, which this guitar, these frets are worn out. It's already had 3 fret dressings, and it's getting ready to go in for another one. That's why I kind of quit playing this one for a little while. A lot of you guys were asking me, why aren't you playing your Charvel? And honestly, I was just wearing the frets out on it so bad it needed a break. I mean, these frets are pretty flat, the whole thing. But that's just because I love it, and I'm really going to be bummed out if I have to get these, fret bars replaced. But I think I'll put stainless steel ones in here, because this is one of the best guitar necks. Really feels good. I wish it was a tiny bit bigger for my hand, but anyways, so that's just, another reason why I like that. Now, kind of like a pro and con thing is, obviously with higher action, it does make playing faster on the guitar more difficult. It's not as easy. Yngwie is a great example of this, because he scalps his guitar neck, and he said it before, people think that it makes it easier, but it makes it much more difficult, because you have to push the strings down farther to get a sound out of them. And I'm certainly not as extreme as Yngwie about wanting the scalped neck, but I do like the big frets and then the high string height, and it does make it a little bit tougher because you got to push it down more, especially like legato. I tend to, if I'm practicing a lot of legato, my hand gets fatigued a lot faster on this guitar than, say, if I was doing it on that one. The Tele has pretty low action on it. It's kind of in between these two. Model 88 is pretty high action, and the Strat has like a medium height action. So that's why you probably see me play this one a lot and stuff like that. So I mean, there's advantages to both sides, and you just have to figure out which one works best for you. And that is Mike Beckham texting me on Skype. He's a student of mine. Mike, if you're watching this video, what's up, buddy? But yeah, so that's it. So let me know what you guys think. Do you prefer high action, low action, high string height, low string height, any of that stuff? Peace out. If you would like, subscribe, play guitar. Let's all play an A sus2 chord together. 1, 2, 3. I think that was ASOS too. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Peace.